So we have the Four of Swords, we have the Ace of Swords, we have the Tower card, we have the Death card, and we have the Nine of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we do have that Three of Swords showing up. So there could be some heartbreak here, especially with the Four of Swords and the Tower showing up, and the Death card as well. It does feel like somebody is definitely going through some heartbreak or just a very painful ending of a situation. With the Tower card, I don't feel like you've seen it coming. I feel it was kind of, unexpected, definitely out of the blue, and definitely causing some chaos, just, for just like, you don't know what's going on. It's like, where is this coming from? Why? Is what I keep getting. I just keep getting like, somebody just keeps asking like, why? Like, seriously, I did not see this coming. With the Death card, like I said, I do feel like this is an ending, but I do feel like this is a really big transformation. This is like the ending of a new beginning for you. Or, the ending going towards a new beginning for you is what I'm trying to say here. Yeah, Gemini, I'm just getting like there's going to be some big changes coming for you. And I just feel like this Tower moment was actually kind of a blessing in disguise. It just kind of feels like that's kind of what you needed to kind of get things moving, to kind of gain some momentum here. Even though it was kind of catastrophic, kind of came out of nowhere, definitely caught you off guard. And, you were definitely heartbroken by this situation. I keep getting with this Four of Swords, it's allowing you to get this rest and rejuvenation that you do need. And it's also allowing you, while doing this resting, and you're able to see things clearly. With the Ace of Swords here, this is, that clarity. This is also, cutting some ties with somebody, things like that. But it feels like both of you were kind of needing to go on separate paths. It kind of feels like both of you were already headed there. And it just took, somebody, speaking up and saying, okay, I can't do this. I need to go my way. You need to go yours. Yeah, but I'm definitely going towards, like I said, a major transformation here, Gemini. And it's taking you towards wish fulfillment, towards your own happiness. Excuse me, my nose itches and I feel like I have to sneeze. All right, so we're just going to clarify going left to right here. All right, so Ace of Swords. So we have some Eight of Wands coming in. We have the the Chariot. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles as well. So I'm really getting here that, there's some communication. Like I said, I do feel like even though you both were going on separate paths, this person could possibly come back in wanting to reach out with some communication. I don't feel like it's coming just yet or anytime soon, actually. I do feel like they are going to come back with some communication, like I said, further down the road. Right now they're trying to, kind of get their own stuff together. Like I said, it just kind of feels like you're both going on two separate paths here. They needed to do healing. Oops, excuse me, I bumped the tripod. They need to do healing and do their own thing. And you need to do yours. It's just like we needed this break from each other right now until we can get it figured out. Like I said, it does feel like this person is going to come back and reach out with communication. I do feel like this situation is not done. I feel like they are going to be coming back, just not soon. All right, so that's a lot of cards. I'm going to take the top card here, which is a Five of Pentacles. And then we'll get two more. So again, there's that Four of Swords. And then there's the Magician. Yeah, somebody is definitely manifesting some communication. Somebody was not ready to let go yet. Somebody wants some more answers as to why. Why can't we do this together? Why can't we, try to find that middle road? Yeah, but it just feels like both of you are kind of resting, rejuvenating, doing the healing process. Somebody is definitely, I feel like both of you are hurt by this situation, but it feels like this really had to kind of happen. This had to take place here. Yeah, we have Temperance, we have the Ten of Cups, and then we have the Ten of Wands. So even though there is a lot of happiness here, there is a lot of love here, there's a lot of feelings here, there wasn't a lot of balance. Somebody was really carrying a lot, on themselves during this relationship. Very heavy burden is what I keep getting, especially with this Ten of Wands. Two tens, again, we're at that ending phase, even though one is very happy. It's that, needing to make a decision. Again, things being very off balance. Like I said, I just feel like somebody was really overburdened, definitely carrying on a little bit too much. I don't think they could fully commit to this relationship, and that's why they had to end it. Like I said, it just feels like they had to do some things on their own. All right, so the Death card, we have the Eight of Cups, we have the Queen of Cups, and we have the Queen of Swords. Okay, so definitely two different energies. One is coming off as very loving, very nurturing, very caring, wanting to keep this going, putting themselves out there, especially emotionally, wearing their heart on their sleeve, saying, this is how I feel about you. I want to work this out, while the Queen of Swords is kind of saying the opposite, saying, I need my space. I'm seeing things clearly. I need to see things clearer because I need to know what I need to do from here. And it's setting up those boundaries. And I don't think they were able to get what they needed in this particular relationship at this particular time. It just kind of feels like their growth was kind of stunted. This could be you. This could be your person. Again, take it how it's resonating. It just feels like somebody had to walk away from this connection because there's something that they needed to do. There's something that they needed to fix. There's something, that they need to, I don't know. I keep getting like something like fixing something. Or even this could be just like healing, like working on themselves too. For somebody, I keep getting like really focused on like their studies because they do want to, improve, like learning or, gaining some kind of accomplishment or something. And so that's coming off as being, like top priority to them. And the relationship is coming secondary. And so that's why they kind of had to take a step apart. For others of you, I just don't think this person was ready for this big of a commitment the way you were. I think you were willing to work with them, but I don't think they could. I think it was just kind of draining on them. And that's why they had to walk away. All right, so with the Nine of Cups, there's that King of Swords, there's the Three of Pentacles, and then there's that Nine of Wands. Okay, so wanting to work on the situation for sure, but not knowing how because, both parties are very guarded. It does feel like a very painstaking process. It feels like, you want to work on things, but they don't. It's kind of like going back and forth. Again, things kind of feel very one-sided. And it's like you both kind of have your guards up. Both of them, this particular king and queen, both have their swords up. Wanting to communicate, definitely, willing to, truth, honestly, I cannot speak, truthfully and honestly communicate with one another. However, they're going to be kind of defensive. There's going to be some coldness between the two of them is what I keep getting. And that's kind of how it was with the words. It's just like, you started protecting more your feelings when you notice that this person is not coming at you with the same amount of love, the same amount of growth, or the same amount of, nurturing, wanting to grow the connection. It's like I feel like you sense this, Gemini. I feel like, intuitively, you really kind of caught this. Like, you knew something was up. You knew something was very one-sided. And I feel like you kind of seen it coming. But then when the tower hit, it's like, okay, you didn't quite see that part coming. It's like you thought maybe you could work this out. But then it's like the tower hit and it's like, okay, dang, maybe not. But like I said, with the wish fulfillment though, I do feel like even though, like I said, you both are kind of guarded, I still feel there's going to be some communication, like I said, truth, honest communication coming in. And I do feel like, somebody does still want to work on the connection. I feel like both of you do. I just feel like you're in a lot of pain right now. Excuse me. But I also feel like they're in a lot of pain as well. So it's kind of going both ways. But like at the same time, they're the ones that walked away. And so that's what's kind of confusing to you. It's like, okay, why could we not have fixed this together? So I just keep getting somebody being very frustrated by that. Okay. All right, Gemini, let's go ahead and let's get some cards here. Some oracle, and then I will take some charms here. Okay. So we have past life relationships, so you have known each other before, and then we have codependency. So addictions are affecting your romantic life. So this could be for some of you, maybe that's why there is such a need for rest and rejuvenation. On the bottom of the deck is that keep an open mind card. So your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So maybe, with this person having codependency issues, normally you would have been like, no, I'm not dealing with it. But there's something you recognize that is different about this connection, that you are willing to help this person. You are willing to work with, this person. And I do feel like you are pushing this person to be a better version of themselves. But I just feel like they needed to do something on their own. Because like I said, I kept picking up during, the first part of the reading that they had to fix something. And like I said, that, kind of clicked, possibly needing to fix something within themselves that, you couldn't fix it for them, Gemini, as much as you would love to do that, as much as you care about this person and want to help them, want to see them at their best, you can't fix that for them. They have to do it for themselves. And so I do feel like, like I said, that's kind of what they're going through. Obviously that part is not going to resonate for everybody, but, it is for definitely somebody out there. Okay, actually, before I do the message, let's go ahead and let's do the heart romance here, and then we will get a message from your person. Okay, so we have, look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. That is beautiful. And there's that train. I'm going to go ahead and take the bottom card, and then I will move to the other message. We have soulmate. So your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. Okay, so again, I'm kind of taking that as, make sure you're sending loving, healing vibes to this person. I know you're heartbroken, and I know you're like, nah, they forget that, but this person does feel like they are your person. And at the end of the day, there's still a lot of love in this connection. So, just to kind of get them to where they need to be as well. And also get yourself where you need to be. Like I said, healing, loving vibes is going to go a long way for both of you in this connection. So let's go ahead and let's take a message from your person. I am so sorry about the train. Y'all know it would not be a Pisces intuition video if the train didn't go by at least in one of them. Okay, so we have, I fear the unknown. So, like I said, they definitely feel like this connection is different than other connections that they have been in before. They're recognizing that. I do think a little bit of fear had, come into play in this particular situation. However, I do feel like for a lot of you, this is some kind of codependency or something that, like I said, needs to, kind of be fixed, because that's what I kept getting. So if it is meant to be, it will be. Baby, just let it be. So yeah. And that's kind of the attitude I was getting when they walked away from this too. I don't mean to laugh at the situation because it's not one to laugh at all. But that's just, that's kind of what I was picking up. So that's just really good confirmation here. But like I said, if it is meant to be, it will be. So just let it be. In other words, just release any self-control, or not self-control, but release any control over this situation, over the timing. Let this person heal. You focus on you and do what you need to do for you as well. There's a lot of pain, a lot of things to get past in this hurt, in this situation. And once this person does come back, there's going to be a lot of, forgiveness and a lot of, talk. I keep also getting, some kind of trust issues here as well. So there's going to be a lot of things to heal in this relationship once this person does reach out with communication as well. So just keep that in mind. All right, let's go ahead and let's take some charms. I am too lazy to pull out my tray, so we're just going to throw them right here. Okay. All right, so the first one, and of course, it's that infinity symbol of love. So definitely, just kind of saying that this person is indeed like your soulmate, twin flame, whatever you recognize a connection as. This person is definitely somebody who is very important part of your journey. Okay, we do have Taurus showing up. And on the back is trustworthy, so you don't necessarily have to be dealing with a Taurus. It just means that there is going to be some trust issues that are going to be repaired when this person does come back, because like I said, I was getting some trust issues about this. We also have a music note, and with the music note, I'm really getting that, this person could be very musical. I also get like music is very healing to them, or that's how they express, communication. That's how they kind of express their feelings, because I'm getting like this person isn't like the best at communicating their feelings. They're kind of closed off in a way, so they kind of use that to really kind of, open up and express themselves. For some of you, you could be very musically involved, or your person could be as well. So take it how it resonates. With the little heart with love in it, see how that little piece is kind of missing out of it? There you go. Hopefully you can see that. That is just kind of telling me that, a piece of your heart is kind of missing right now, and that's okay because it's going to be healed. With the cloud, again, not having the answers that you really need. It's just that cloudiness that is just kind of, in the way, kind of not allowing you to see things clearly, at the present time. Weakness is a choice, is what this little charm says. So I do feel like that's why your person had to walk away. Like I said, it feels more like kind of fear and ego on their part, but also again, and especially, what did I say about fixing things? And then we get the little screwdriver here. So again, it does feel like I said, they are trying to fix things. They are trying to fix themselves. It's just something that you couldn't do. With the little seahorse here. Okay, Gemini, my apologies. It stopped filming. My camera stopped when I wasn't quite done yet. So anyways, as I was saying, I was talking about your different charms here. So I'm just going to go ahead and back it up to the cloud. The cloud was just talking about how things are kind of cloudy right now. You're not able to fully see things clearly right now. And that's okay, because those clouds are going to be uplifted. Like I said, especially with the situation and your person, fixing themselves, the situation will also then in turn, be repaired as well. With the little seahorse, seahorses, like I was saying, they are like a symbol of, strength, of power. They're also seen sometimes as being like, luck, like good luck, good fortune, things like that. With the little sun, the sun, think of the sun card, in tarot, that's a lot of abundance. That's a lot of happiness. The same with the little star here. The star is really talking about kind of like the star in tarot, wish fulfillment. Stars are also seen as being very protective. It's also like very divine. It's also being seen as, everything that's kind of beautiful, everything that's kind of good, just a lot of positivity, a lot of healing, just like the star card, like I said, in tarot. Let's see, what else do we have? We have the little home with the little tree next to it. So again, I do feel like I said, there is some potential as far as like a future, building a home, possibly marriage, family with this person. I just feel like it's going to take some time. Like I said, I really do feel like this person has kind of a lot to kind of, work through to kind of, like I said, kind of fix, for lack of a better word here. So with the little bird, birds tend to represent freedom. They are also a symbol of like connecting, kind of like, the heaven and the earth. They're, flying, just kind of, like I said, able to kind of connect the two. With this little bird coming out, like I said, I really kind of do feel like this person needed their freedom in order to, like I said, kind of repair themselves, to, fix some things that they needed to really kind of focus on and work on. And I don't feel that they really could do this in this connection. I feel they had to do this on their own. So now with the little leaf here, leaves often, are a symbol of fertility, of growth, because you think about it, fall time, which we are fast approaching Tuesday. I love that time. But with fall time, everything, all the leaves start to kind of fall. They, kind of decay. They symbolize death, but then they symbolize that rebirth. So, there's that. So again, that's the card of transformation. Like I said, I do feel like this person is going through a transformation right now, really kind of fixing things. With your last little, I had to make sure, your last little charm here, this is a little cog. And, with cogs, cogs make things work, and when one cog is not working, the whole machine isn't going to work right. Something's going to be off. And again, with your person not feeling that they could give this relationship 100%, the cog wasn't working. Something needed to be adjusted, because that's what cogs represent. And so again, I'm just feeling like your person had to really step away in order to fix things, in order to kind of adjust, the situation. And also, like I said, really, come back with 100% to give to this relationship, because I don't feel they could at the time. So, all right. Well, thank you so very much. That is what I have for you, Gemini. I do appreciate you being here. If you guys are on Facebook, feel free to go over and check out the new page I set up for Pisces Intuition. I do appreciate it. I'm also over on Instagram, of course. Keep an eye out on all my social media, because I will be posting some specials for tarot readings. So again, if you're interested, keep an eye out. And thank you guys so very much. Take care.